December 5, 2024. India's political landscape was shaken. A prominent BJP figure, Sambit Patra, made explosive accusations. He claimed a conspiracy was afoot. At the heart of it, a dangerous triangle. The players? Indian politician Rahul Gandhi, Hungarian-American billionaire George Soros, and the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, or OCCRP. These accusations were serious.
Rahul Gandhi is a traitor. This dangerous triangle aims to destabilize India.
The BJP, India's ruling party, pointed to several pieces of evidence. They cited reports, funding sources, and social media posts. Who are the figures at the center of this storm? Let's delve deeper into their backgrounds and understand their roles in this unfolding narrative. Let's start with Rahul Gandhi. A prominent name in Indian politics, he hails from the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty, a family that has been at the forefront of Indian politics for decades. The Nehru-Gandhi family has produced 3 prime ministers of India, and Rahul Gandhi is seen as the torchbearer of this legacy. He has been actively involved in politics, representing the Indian National Congress Party. Known for his outspoken criticism of the ruling BJP, Rahul Gandhi has often been at the center of political debates and controversies. His speeches and public appearances frequently make headlines. Next, let's turn our attention to George Soros. George Soros, a name synonymous with finance and philanthropy, is a billionaire with a complex legacy. Born in Hungary, Soros survived the Nazi occupation during World War II and later moved to the United States, where he made his fortune through hedge funds and investments. He is perhaps best known for his Open Society foundations, which he established to promote democracy, human rights, and social reform around the world. These foundations operate globally, funding a wide range of initiatives aimed at fostering open societies. They support projects that advocate for justice, education, public health, and independent media. However, the Open Society foundations have also been a source of controversy. Critics accuse them of meddling in the internal affairs of sovereign nations, and they have faced opposition and protests in various countries. Finally, we have the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, or OCCRP. This international network of investigative journalists is dedicated to exposing organized crime and corruption worldwide. The OCCRP receives funding from various sources, including George Soros's Open Society foundations. They have published numerous investigations that have brought to light the activities of powerful individuals and entities, often sparking significant public and political reactions. The BJP's allegations are multi-pronged and deeply rooted in their narrative of national security and sovereignty. At their core is the claim of a coordinated attack on India's stability, orchestrated by both internal and external forces. The party alleges that Rahul Gandhi, George Soros, and the OCCRP are working together in a concerted effort to destabilize the nation. Their goal? To undermine the Indian government and sow discord within the nation, creating an atmosphere of unrest and uncertainty. The BJP points to the OCCRP's investigations into Indian businesses, suggesting that these probes are not just routine checks but part of a larger agenda. They claim these investigations are biased and politically motivated, aimed at tarnishing the image of Indian enterprises and, by extension, the government. They further allege that Soros, through his funding of the OCCRP, is orchestrating a campaign against India, using his financial influence to steer narratives. Gandhi, they claim, is a willing participant in this scheme, leveraging his political platform to amplify these disruptive efforts.
This is not just an attack on our government. It is an attack on our democratic institutions and the principles that hold our society together. It is an attack on our nation's very fabric, aiming to weaken the unity and integrity that define India.
To support their explosive claims, the BJP presents several pieces of evidence. They cite a report by Mediapart, a French investigative outlet, which raised concerns about the OCCRP's transparency. They also highlight the OCCRP's funding sources, particularly the connection to George Soros. Social media posts form another part of their arsenal. The BJP shares these posts, claiming they expose the bias and agenda of the accused parties. They point to critical statements made against the Indian government and favorable coverage of their opponents. The accusations have been met with strong denials.
The OCCRP refutes the allegations of bias. We defend our journalism, stating that our investigations are driven by evidence. Our funding sources do not influence our editorial independence.
The US government, whose Department of State also provides funding to the OCCRP, has rejected the BJP's claims. They have defended the organization's work, emphasizing the importance of a free and independent press.
Rahul Gandhi and the Congress Party have also denied the allegations. They call them baseless and politically motivated, aimed at silencing dissent and criticism.
The BJP's allegations come at a time of heightened political tension in India. The country has witnessed growing polarization, with the BJP and the Congress Party engaging in fierce battles. The BJP under Modi has consolidated its power, but faces criticism over its handling of the economy, social issues, and its stance on dissent. Within this charged atmosphere, accusations and counter-accusations have become commonplace. The lines between legitimate criticism and politically motivated attacks have blurred, making it challenging to discern fact from fiction. The BJP's allegations have the potential to significantly impact India's relationship with the United States. These allegations are not just mere political statements, they carry weight and could alter the dynamics between the two nations. By accusing a US-funded organization of conspiring against India, the BJP risks straining ties with a key ally. The United States has been a crucial partner for India in various sectors, including defense, trade, and technology. Any strain in this relationship could have far-reaching consequences. While the US has firmly denied any involvement, the accusations could create diplomatic friction. This friction could manifest in various forms, from reduced cooperation in international forums to potential economic repercussions. The diplomatic community is closely watching how this situation unfolds. The controversy also raises concerns about the future of investigative journalism in India. Investigative journalism plays a crucial role in a democracy by holding those in power accountable. However, the current climate of suspicion and hostility towards the media could undermine this vital function. The BJP's attacks on the OCCRP could have a chilling effect on media freedom. Journalists may find themselves increasingly targeted for their work, leading to self-censorship and a decline in the quality of investigative reporting. Journalists may hesitate to pursue sensitive investigations, fearing reprisals from the government. This fear could stifle important stories from coming to light, stories that the public has a right to know. The role of the press as the fourth estate is under threat.
The BJP's allegations are not just a domestic issue, they have international ramifications. The global community is watching closely, and these actions could influence how other countries perceive India's commitment to democratic values and press freedom. Investigative journalism is already under threat in many parts of the world, and such actions could embolden other governments to suppress media freedom further. The international community must stand in solidarity with journalists to ensure that the truth continues to be reported, no matter the obstacles.
The fallout from the BJP's allegations is still unfolding. The accusations have deepened the political divide in India and raised questions about the government's stance on dissent and media freedom. Whether the BJP can provide concrete evidence to support its claims remains to be seen. The international community will be watching closely, as the situation has implications for India's global image and its relationship with key allies. One thing is certain, the dangerous triangle controversy will continue to cast a long shadow over Indian politics.